One of my high school teachers once told me a tale that became one of my favorite tales. It was during a one-on-one session. The tale was about a bird that has lost its flock. It was found by a farmer who was walking around the farm like he did every day morning. He came across this egg and took the egg back to the farm where other animals were kept. He placed the egg with other eggs which were laid by ducks. A few weeks later, the eggs started hatching. A goose hatched out of one of the duck's eggs. The goose grew up with the ducks and did what the domesticated ducks did. It ate what was provided and sometimes poked around the dirt looking for worms and other sorts of insects to eat. It would fly a few feet above the ground like other ducks did, and all its life it did what the ducks did. Then one day it noticed that almost every day a flock of birds flew above him. It started paying full attention to the skies above him almost every day. He saw these web-footed, long-necked, less depressed-bodied, short-legged and less broad-billed birds, then started questioning itself, because those birds looked a lot like him, and he looked less like the domesticated ducks. The question was, why am I not like him? Why am I not like them? One day it sat near all the ducks, before the time of the flock to fly above them. As they flew above them, it asked, why are those birds always flying above us, and why are they not down here with us? One of the older ducks answered, you mean those? Those are gooses. They are one of the gregarious migratory and less aquatic type of birds. They are less domesticated too. They might look like us, but they are not like us, and so as we are not like them. We are the domesticated ducks, and that's what we will always be. That goose lived as a duck and died as a duck, because that's what he thought he was, a domesticated duck. At this moment, it is time to change, transform, and take flight. You, me, we both know that you don't belong where you are right now. You are being a duck, whereas you were born a goose. Now, the big question is, how long will it take for you to take the decision, to make the change, to start living to your fullest abilities, to transform your worst states to the better ones, and show some courage? Start building and living your own character. A man once said, the word character means the ability to carry out resoluteness long after the excitement of the moment has passed. As some people always want to do something, then do it for a few weeks, then quit like they always do. You probably said you want to get a bachelor's degree with distinctions. You want to get closer to God. You want to quit smoking and drinking. You want a healthy lifestyle. But then turned around doing the opposite of what you wanted, slacking off at school, continuing living the same reckless life you always did, continuing to live below who you were created to be, thereby committing the greatest sin known to mankind. A man once said to me, I'm not religious, but I'm going to take you to church. And said, the word sin comes from the Greek word sin, used in archery. It means to miss your mark. It is said that the greatest sin in life is to miss your mark. to not be who you were created to be in life, being a duck instead of a goose. It is said that the greatest tragedy in life is that it's not that people aim too high and miss. The greatest tragedy in life is that people aim too low and hit. The cave that you fear most is the cave that holds the treasure that you desire most.